alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning
Yeah.
here is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT, IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We are the tutors, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's talk IT.
Gift for Dad's birthday? Click. Ooh, Janice's retirement party? Click. Outfit for my girl's wedding? Click.
With TDC Airbox, you click, we ship. Register for your free US mailbox today and shop all your favorite stores online. Enjoy the convenience. Free consolidation up to £10. Competitive rates. Free package tracking account with live notifications. Free delivery and, of course, excellent customer service. Visit our website at tdcairbox.com and register today. For more information, visit our offices at the C.A. Paul Industrial Site in St. Kitts and Penny's Industrial Site in Nevis. Follow us on social media at TDC Airbox. TDC Airbox. You click, we ship. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning here
Yeah.
is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT, IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We are the tutors, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's start IT.
What's up, everybody? I am your host. Backtrack that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk IT. I am your host, Kevisha Gums, with Sanjif. What's up? Today we have Treadle as our guest. What's up,
So, I'm good.
Anthony?
Hey, what's up? Haven't been here in a while. Had a long vacation, 5 days, in fact. Pretty cool. What you do?
5 days. That's not a long vacation.
Hey, long for me.
It felt long. I wanted to come up my house, to be honest.
But I don't know. I just kind of stayed at home. But yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Speaking of that vacation, right? You saw that video. The guy with the scooter, and he had like a bike.
Yo, that was. I was like, that didn't make any sense.
Well,
Like,
yo,
No,
I'm
because there was
lost.
a dude on a scooter, right? And then they went to pick up his friends.
Uh-huh.
His friends had a pedal bike.
Uh-huh.
So it's two guys on a scooter, and one of them in the back holding a pedal bike. Just picture it.
okay, if I find the video, I will send it to you.
Yeah, I'm
But
picturing it. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Why isn't he driving his pedal bike?
That's being lazy.
But anyway, we got your
How
boy
is he
Sanjay
even
in the
doing
back.
that?
You know.
Of course.
Hey, Mr.
Puddle
Poppin.
seems to be taking over. Let's
Me?
talk IT.
No. I'm like familiar with the environment, so you know, I'm just being a natural person.
Of course. So right. Let's just say one thing really quick. If your ears are bleeding, just know I have been warned about me making people's ears bleed.
Yeah. I don't know why, but you have to like keep your mic at least 5 feet away from your audience, guys.
Right, me and the mic are practicing COVID
COVID protocols.
Right.
And
That's good.
extend that, okay? No 6 inches. Let's go like a bit 8 inches away from that, and that'll be cool.
This good?
Yeah, that's good.
This
Yeah.
good?
Okay, now you be an action.
You be an action.
Come like forward. Business.
Hey.
Right.
So, well, today's episode, of course, before anything, Naeem's not able to make it today. Although he did say, he did send his blessings for the show.
His regards.
Let's say it like that. Now, for tonight's show, we're gonna be, we have Treadle Lake, our guest, and he is a part of, he's a part of my team with the Human and Innovations project that is run by the IT program at the college, CFBC, and also SKNRA. It's a project under SKNRA, which is Human and Innovation. We have discussed about this multiple times in the past.
Yeah.
But today we're gonna go.
Yeah. Sorry?
What you say?
I was saying one of the 8 programs. humanoid game
Well,
development. Is it
it's
8?
somehow
Oh, no, one of them fused together. Web app and web development and app development.
Is web? Oh no, my bad. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, you.
Yeah, we have multiple of those. So today
Yeah.
we are covering one of the 8. Actually, let's say 10, just to be safe.
10.
Because we might have a few things coming, like we discussed in the past, AI
Yeah.
and so forth. So yeah.
Right. So
So now humanoid and innovation would fall under the category of, let's precisely, bioengineering kind of. Now it is also robotics, but also falls under the field of biomedicine, bioengineering,
Yeah.
or biotech.
I was wondering biomedicine. That sounds off. It's like saying it's living medicine. That what you're saying?
that's only
Right,
something
it's
I would say.
biotech.
biotech.
I was thinking of what Tony Stark said once, so I remember it's biotech.
Right.
So, Treadle, I'm not gonna go dig myself into this because right now I don't have headphones. I'm gonna go look for some headphones.
Right.
So, meanwhile, can you briefly explain what the Humanoid and Innovation Project is about?
Right. So, as Sanjeev explained, it's one of our project mandates on the SKNRE and that we do in college as college students. So, basically, what Humanoid focuses on is project prosthesis. We focus on creating alternatives for people who, per se, like, say if they lost some body parts in probably like a car accident, say if they lost a foot to some kind of injury and whatnot. What we try to do is create an alternative for people, because as you know, once you lose like some body parts, you may not be able to do the same functions that you were once able to. You might be stuck in a wheelchair. You might only have one arm. You can't, do everything as you used to do. So right now we're trying to focus our project on creating a humanoid robot. Because humanoid is just much deeper than prosthetics and creating arms and whatnot. So say for instance, you have people like firefighters and basically army soldiers that's putting their lives on the line every single day. Out in like different countries, say like Afghanistan and whatnot. What we're trying to do is basically progress the development of humanoids, where we can send people, where we can send robots instead of humans without risking our lives, without risking any soldiers' lives, while being able to carry out like human maneuvers. So say for instance, you have there's this thing called screen capture or 3D maneuvering, where the person, where the person that was in control of the humanoid is in a complete different location and is controlling the robot remotely using probably say the cameras and whatnot, and using like different sensors on your body and whatnot.
So you moving gives you traction as well, right? When you're moving, they have like sensors tracking the body moving.
Right.
Like VR.
Basically,
okay.
So yeah, it's one of our different things. Right now at the college, we're just trying to focus on, we have our upcoming event called Capstone, where we're going to present this project to different basically different businesses that are going to be coming. So we're just trying to get everything together right now.
Okay. Let me hold you guys off right here for a second. Right? 2 people just came in. I saw you. Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Janika Estelle. I was here before, but I stopped coming.
Oh, okay. Haven't seen you in a bit. Okay. Oh, okay. Sanjeev, tell me what's going on now.
I like how you guys throw me on the spot because I just realized my headphones actually works.
Okay.
Wow. Typical
crazy.
Sanjeev move.
I can't hear myself, so I need to come closer.
No.
All right. So you did mention about the Humanoid Project and how it's done. Now, obviously, the Humanoid Project is something that I have been working on for the past 2 years, along with you and others. But now here's a question that I would like to ask you, because I haven't, because I know the answer personally, but I want to see if you guys can give me the answer to it. Now, we did say that Humanoid Project falls under biotech.
Right.
Like
Correct.
similar to how we have Iron Man's suit, which is also biotech because it protects him. Same way here. Now, what other everyday objects would you consider as a technology but used in the medical field?
I guess you can say, I don't know. Okay. For instance, I wouldn't say like X-rays. Or something.
No, that's a good one. That should be a good one.
X-rays is
X-rays a
definitely
good
one.
Yeah, that was my.
No, I was thinking something that's pertaining to like human body, like that has a human like function. But,
You're fully into it.
yeah, I was like fully in depth into human eye. But yeah, okay. If you're talking about like machinery that's just used for medicine, like to help medicinal purposes, like almost not. I would say X-rays. You have I forget what do you call it? Like measures like the heartbeat. And all that stuff.
No. You stop there.
You mean a thermometer?
Everybody say one. Everybody say one.
Oh, my bad.
Everybody say one.
My bad.
Oh, because Anthony's losing what he's thinking of.
Yeah, he's stealing my idea. Okay.
So Anthony, what was the
I was thinking of X-rays, but now I gotta switch it up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say pacemakers. You know what that is?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, what was the question?
The question's like, give me a technology that's currently used in like medical fields, and then we discuss in depth with how technology is actually helping the medical field.
Okay.
So just anything.
I have like MRI would be one.
Definitely.
Okay.
Janiqua?
You got one? Oh, my bad. My bad.
Janiqua, the question is, any technology that's used in the medical field.
That exists?
Yeah. That's currently used.
That's currently used. Oh, wait, I forget what you call wait, what kind of technology? Like,
Any
MRI,
technology. Any
X-rays.
technology.
Any
Yeah.
technology that would you see
what do
at
you
a
call
hospital.
again? The thing that you put on your arm, the blood pressure.
Oh, BP apparatus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I was stuttering. What's wrong with
That's
me?
right.
I
What's
think
wrong?
that's the thing I was trying to remember because I remember.
the
Oh,
one
BP
you're talking
apparatus?
about is a different one.
That was different. Oh.
They have a machine that you actually use to put on you put here, so you would actually measure your heartbeat. But
Oh,
the blood
that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I
yeah,
forgot what
yeah,
you call that
pressure
though.
is where you squeeze your hand.
Right.
That's a BP apparatus.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So, all right. So now we have an idea of what. Just a quick thing. I'm going to relate something to COVID real quick. Now, COVID is around and people are running away. We're running away from COVID months on end. But now it seems like people really don't capture the fact that COVID still exists.
Yeah.
So what I notice myself is that most places have some certain technologies like containment chambers, especially the airports and so on, that just sprays you with like disinfectants and so forth.
Oh, those.
And then also you have like the dispensers, you have the temperature checkers, which are like head and hand coordinated. You have, and especially Japan, I was seeing this bot that just goes around, scans a person, dispenses things, and lets them into the shops.
I realize now though that when you're at the airport that they're trying to avoid any contacts. I think they created something that allows you to pass through without. Well, you're gonna have a passport, of course, but do a checkup. I don't know what that's called. Y'all know anything about that?
You mean a metal detector?
No. I've
It's like
seen.
they
I've
created
seen it.
something for when you go in, it checks everything, and then you just go through.
I know what you mean. It's like a thermal camera in a sense.
Yeah, they
like
do-
it measures your
You know what this reminds me of when you said thermal camera?
What's that?
Remember our first global? You three were there when they.
Yeah, I was here for free.
Yeah.
Right, when the first global we had and everyone were coming here, we did mention one of our challenges, which was to protect the people,
Oh yeah.
and we created a full 3D-dimensional the full 3D-dimensional thing of our project, which was literally what you're just saying right now.
basically.
And well, I mean, we did come up with the idea months ago, but may have existed some part of the world.
Yeah. Even if one person doesn't create it, someone else will create it eventually. So that's just
Well.
all we think. That's just all it is.
And even if something is created, someone else is going to create it better.
exactly. That's one
Improvise.
thing I love about technology. There's always ways for improvement.
Exactly. So, now here's a quick question for Treadle.
Mhm.
Now, Humanoid and Innovations Project. How far has the project come? And what details you could share at this moment of time?
Well, right now I can say we have like like a full functioning robotic arms, basically, that are in the process of being reassembled because we had to do some examinations and whatnot. We also have a fully constructed head unit with basically like dual cameras for the eyes and whatnot. And yeah, we also, I think, because we're not the first persons to actually work on the project, because the human project has been going on for like how many years again? 5, right? So basically, we just basically following up from where the previous students that in front of us left off. Right now, we're trying to work on basically reassembling this part and trying to get at least a new body part printed where we have like a fully functioning, like at least the upper body is fully functioning. Because as you know, like I mentioned earlier, we have the capstone project coming up, and we're trying to have it at least presentable to the point that we actually have human functions being done by the robot.
Okay.
All right. So, I feel like I'm stealing away Kivisha's moment. Kivisha, take over.
What you mean? Continue.
Me just talking. I'm like a
Talk,
walkie-talkie right now.
Be a walkie-talkie.
You know those parrots that just go chatter. I'm being the parrot right now. I mean, I guess I'm the parrot all the time. But.
All right, I got a question based on technology and medicine. Why?
My bad.
Why? How do you think technology affected the medical field?
I mean, well, we see it every day. Okay. If I had to go back in time and what's not, if you think back in like probably the 1930s and what's not, where we didn't really have much machinery providing us with accurate diagnostics and what's not. So, for instance, you have electronic thermometers that gives you the exact measurements that's going on within the human body and what's not, compared to back then we had to use like just mercury thermometers and what's not. Then you also have, I guess you can say, I forgot what's the name of it. Okay, but the main thing is, no, technology has helped in the medicinal path.
Okay, my guy using big words, okay?
Has helped the medicinal part of the world in so many ways that, like, now we can actually provide proper diagnostics and not have to worry about having the wrong, like, not have to worry about
diagnosing someone the wrong illness.
Wrong thing. So basically, yeah, I kind of.
I got you, man. I got where you're coming from. I got you.
So yeah.
Anthony?
Oh, let me see. I want to put myself back in a position where, okay, we're going back in time. We're going back in time, right? So if we're going to talk about the impact on how technology has impacted the medical field, I would say it impacted really, like.
Man, yeah.
I try to, my vocabulary isn't as big, but
it's cool. So let's express your mind.
Yeah, I'm just saying it made such a really big impact. Like diseases such as polio and stuff like that. You have to get technology to find out those answers. You know what I mean?
Izzo, I like this because he stole your points early and you stole my point just now.
That's crazy.
Because I was just about to bring the same topic up, right?
Because it's just rock paper scissors of life, man. Come on.
Because if you realize smallpox took years for them to find a vaccine, but you realize COVID, it took them less than what? Less than a year,
basically.
So,
couple months, 2 months.
You just said 2 months.
2 months? No. I mean, like, they already started clinical trials.
True.
Not too far after COVID. Okay. I wouldn't say. Would it be a year they started it? I don't think they started it.
I think as soon as like it started spread, as in like outside of Wuhan, like and you got to like all the big major countries, like America and Europe and stuff like that. It's like, okay, we need a vaccine now because they're starting to affect the white people.
I think I'm not sure. Like, if I had to ask y'all a question, like, how, on what scale do you think like COVID is, like, when it comes to in terms of spreading fast, or like how rapid do you think it is compared to other diseases?
I mean, it is growing, and like if you see the the virus has grown into multiple different phases.
Right.
And
Different
it
strains.
has
Yeah,
different.
the strands.
Yeah, it has like its own different.
I think based on the what you call the not the attributes. Okay. Based on how it spreads, like how you spread it like to contact and so forth, it's what causes it to spread fast. Because if it didn't have that, well, the ability to do that, then they would have been able to control COVID. But since that, it based on you talking to a person or you touch a person, you'll be able to get it. So if it wasn't for that, at the rate that it is now, it would have been able to be controlled.
I mean, even if it is okay, now which would be worse? Now, rather it be transferred from human to human contact, or rather it be transferred through air or waterborne.
I prefer human because
because human to human, because especially over the weekend, I didn't really leave my house often.
Exactly.
So the most human contact I had over the weekend was Treadle and my parents, nobody else. But now if it was airborne, you could be in my neighbor's house and I'm still going to get it. Or waterborne will be the same.
Oh, airborne would have been worse.
I thought I was saying that you would prefer an airborne disease over
No.
Yeah,
a human contact. I was like,
I was confused.
what's going on here?
I was confused. I was thinking the same thing.
No, human contact is a lot better.
Yeah.
honestly.
It's a lot more
When you put it in that sense, yes.
But the only problem with human contact is that to manage it, you're gonna have to start making personal choices, and as we have seen, a lot of people don't really like to do that. You don't like to
people
make the
actually
choice
don't.
to actually save themselves, like not going to touch people.
COVID has affected a lot of people based on dating wise and going out wise, socializing wise. It's maybe a lot of people
People change
paranoid.
the world.
Why? It's like you realize now it's just like, wow, wait. Like nowadays, people sanitizing everything. And
I
it's
was
just
looking forward to seeing the flying planes and the flying cars. Sorry.
I can't even go in like a single store without us like the store owner or anybody like security telling me you have to hand sanitize before you enter. I almost said hand sanitizer. Just
Yeah. Like sometimes I'll go up the shop and then I'm so accustomed not to wear mask going to the shop. Then I go up the shop. Oh, where's your mask? And be like,
I have to walk it all the
going
way.
back down the road
That's
to
a
go get a
necessity.
mask.
At this day and age, that gotta be a necessity. Food, shelter.
the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Food, shelter, water,
Mask.
mask.
Yeah.
I just want to see the day that they could say no more masks. Like just
I
no
mean,
more masks.
it's getting closer because I just see like everyone is starting to take the vaccines now.
I mean, even if they're taking the vaccines, remember the vaccine is
It's
taken
only
by
6 months.
no, it is you're taking in 2 doses. I think the second dose is at 8 weeks or 12 weeks, right? But remember, St. Kitts only got I think 30,000 sets. The first set came 30,000, right? Now they can, and we have a population of what 60,000.
Probably more than that.
53. 53.
Yeah, well, just in
Oh,
the
that's
50s.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a recent statistic.
Yeah,
Okay, so 53,000.
53,000 in St. Kitts and Nevis.
yeah,
Oh.
in total.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, nobody here.
So 53,000 total population. Now, I think so far they've put up to 33,000 or 40,000. Now, if they have to do a second dose now in like 8 to 9 weeks, they need to be able to, get another set, a batch of vaccines. And that, God hopefully not. Because if you, I don't know if the memes are still going around, but I think there was in Jamaica, someone stole a batch of vaccines.
Oh,
For real?
goodness.
Right? I saw that all
Yeah,
over
I
Twitter and
think-
Instagram.
Yeah, I think someone stole
Oh.
a batch of vaccines.
Another reason why,
What's he
two
gonna do with all
reasons.
those vaccines?
Two reasons
Vaccinate
why.
himself.
The reason why you actually won't see COVID going away anytime soon is like, one, you have a limited amount of vaccines that we're gonna get because it costs money to buy them, and then another reason is that people under the age of 18 can't get the vaccine. So anybody that turning 17 this year not gonna get the vaccine, which might not.
And
sound,
also the cases, there's
Yeah.
still more cases coming in. So as far
yeah.
as
Also, you have
they
people
can't make
overseas who just
Yeah.
don't actually care that much as we do. So then they're bringing in all the COVID in here and just making it.
they're
things worse.
making they're more what you call those infected persons come in
Places.
faster than they'll be able to even make a vaccine. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's still like we mentioned earlier, we have different strands of the COVID going around.
Yeah.
And as we know, hundreds to thousands of multi-millionaire companies and also like labs, the WHO, everyone are working tirelessly, finding like different forms of the vaccine. The one that we know about is the AstraZeneca.
I think the one with the F. Sorry, the one with the F. The vaccine with the F.
Is it? You mean?
Fit.
You mean? I don't mean fit.
No.
Fitzo. It's a PH.
They got names.
Yeah, each one has a name. The one that we
Whatever
get
that
is
one.
AstraZeneca. So like that, we have multiple different vaccines from different places. I think the one that recently I read about on WHO's site would have been from Johnson and Johnson's. I know Johnson and Johnson has a shampoo company, a baby store.
My mom told me they have a lot of things under the company.
I had no idea.
Johnson is actually, I think the phrase is an oligopoly. So it's a very big company.
Yeah, with a lot of branches
underneath it.
Yeah.
And then you have a bunch of other companies. So it's like you take up a big chunk of the actual market.
If you think about the
family company, remember that?
if you think about the Sanjib, it's like, remember the other company that I was telling you about, like General Motors and what's not the other day, when you have like all the big brands like Chevrolet and Cadillac and those companies.
Fun fact.
Working under them.
Fun fact. Lamborghini started off as a tractor company.
Yo, you know your
serious?
facts. You know your facts. Yeah. It's literally. Listen, right? I'm not trying to get into cars or anything. Yeah. But,
those kind of car topic.
I'm saying like how we reach cars though.
But like how the story started.
Maybe we can bring you back for a full episode on cars.
Yeah, why not?
I don't.
Yeah, we could talk about how technology impacts
Because
cars.
we did have an episode before.
Let's talk about it.
The medicine.
Medicine/IT.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
Because we did have an episode in the past where Dr. Neil, myself, Anthony, and Naeem went all out talking about supercars, the cyber
I
truck,
should have been there for that.
every single thing we were talking about.
I should have been there for that.
And we were also talking about why it would be best we would have a Tesla down here. Now, again, I was going to bring Tesla up either way later down the show. But Tesla has something called biohazard mode. I did speak about how this came about in the last episode, where Elon Musk, 5 years ago, mentioned that they are introducing the biohazard mode. And that is to prevent viruses from spreading into other persons. And now this mode is something that he thought about 5 years ago. But think about it. If someone like him can think about it 5 years ago, that means he has thought ahead of time. And this is something that I love to think about because most people are stuck in today's day.
Yeah.
And we all agree with that. Me, myself, I'm stuck with today. I'm thinking today is Monday and Monday was yesterday. Well, I'm stuck in the past, by the way.
That's you.
So, but some persons are thinking ahead in the future. Like, for example, Bill Gates, in one of his conferences, he did mention about a virus breaking out that will become a pandemic and the whole world will not know what to do, which is exactly what happened in 2020. So, things like this, it all adds up. Everything just falls together somehow. IT is just interconnected.
The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And talking about interconnected, I'm going to become promo plug really quick and do our promos as usual. For everyone who's tuning in right now, well, it's your boy Promo Plug. Yo, what's popping? Did not do that for a day. Anthony's just staring at me. Either way, guys, once again, SKNRA is hosting its National Marine Drone Competition this month, and the new dates are actually out, which is the 31st of April, the 1st of May, and the 2nd of May. If you want to check us out and any more information regarding this, check our website sknra.org or check our social media pages, which is Instagram, Flickr, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn at SKNRA. The St. Kitts and Nevis the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, or SKN Robotics Association, on YouTube. Now, our podcast is also
Whoa. Podcast is going on.
Our radio. I was gonna say.
I'm just as bad. I'm just as bad.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. Our radio show is actually also as a podcast on Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Radio Public, Pocket Casts, and other platforms. If you want to check more of that, check our website sknra.org. Now, a quick shout out to our sponsors. SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, IITAE, the International Information Technology Academy of Excellence, and TDC. Now, with that said, guys, should we take a quick break?
Why not?
And be right back. Now, let me see if I know how to do this break thing, because it's been a while. And by a while, I mean 2 weeks.
Good.
Isn't that
Okay.
this last episode?
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Yes.
Okay.
Gotta do.
Join us on
Okay,
Win
talk now, talk now.
FM every other Tuesday for Let's Talk IT from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. to hear our hosts, Naeem Richardson and Janiqua Esdale, speak about different aspects of social media, technology, and STEM advancements in youth. Tune in, ask questions, and let's talk IT. Brought to you by the St. Kitts Nevis Robotics Association.
Buying your medication is easy with City Drug Store's curbside pickup. WhatsApp our certified pharmacist at 662-8769 with your requests. For prescriptions, take a clear photograph and send for review. We will engage you in dialogue and then provide a quotation and link for payment. You can then pay via TDC's online payment portal. And once the transaction is complete, you'll be notified that your pickup is ready. Yes, it's that easy. Send your WhatsApp message to 662-8769 to order your medications today with City Drug Store's curbside pickup service.
Hey, how was your day? Glad you could join us today. We got it with no time to play, with no time to wait, so we're gonna keep up the pace. Hey, most likely, y'all don't know about IT. I mean, like, most of the old folks, they don't know. Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Today we're talking IT.
Yeah, okay, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
yeah, alright, ooh,
We're gonna keep it lively.
Okay.
Learning here is likely.
Hey.
When we're talking IT.
hey,
IT.
yeah, hey,
Today we're talking IT.
know your computers, this for the viewers.
Today we're talking IT.
We are the tutors, we got the humor, yeah.
Today we're talking IT.
okay.
Learning here is likely.
Learn to hear is likely, so let's start IT.
We're back, everybody. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that was a
Oh, I could actually say something.
Sure.
Because, like, I guess another topic is about health and technology.
at least one person's on topic.
Okay, because, like, I came late, I didn't actually figure out what the topic was. But my mother was actually, I think she listened to the show, and she sent me some technologies that I use in the healthcare, the hospital. She was saying this thing called telehealth connects across borders to help to diagnose patients and stuff like that. So I guess that's like an app or something that you could use across St. Kitts and Nevis or anywhere actually to help communicate with ease. And then she was talking about electrocardiography, which I guess is what you were talking about. And then she was saying that ultrasounds allow you to see how the heart is like beating and stuff like that. But they could use other stuff.
Seems like we should have
Okay.
told you must host this episode because you know whiteboard messing more than I do.
well, you be so shady.
I'm not me.
Good.
Sorry.
All right. Really quick from Facebook, Sylvia Frankwise, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, is saying shout out to Treadle. Treadle, I hope you. I see you got a lot of fans, boy.
Ooh.
Treadle got fans. Treadle got
Okay.
fans. All right,
Big
then.
dog.
So guys, now we did talk about everything medical, right? Now, here's a quick question I have for. It's a pop quiz.
Oh, Lord.
I want Treadle. You know the answer. Don't answer.
Okay.
You know the answer. I spoke to
One
them.
of those. Been a while.
It's a pop quiz that's not relating to medicine at all. Right? It is relating to IT somewhat. Which city in the world? Treadle knows the answer. Which city in the world? No. This is the only city in the world where if you touch it, you get zapped or get zapped to death.
Electricity.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was like, that's not even hard.
It's not hard.
Treadle, you know what
I'm pretty
Treadle
sure you had
said?
electricity,
Treadle
right?
said Arizona.
No, I was thinking Arizona because there's a lot of light shows, like like lightning
Yeah.
strikes and what's not. I wasn't thinking like the actual word electricity at the time. I was like, when it hit me, I was like, "This guy's serious."
Electricity.
So the answer wasn't.
It was electricity.
It was electricity.
But
It was electricity.
I just thought it was Arizona because of that.
Well, that was
I was just wondering.
that was an actual smart answer compared to that.
Right.
That wasn't even a.
Well, I just make up, I just make these things
I am
up.
completely lost where I am right now.
Okay, who wants to explain to her?
I get it, but I'm still lost.
I'm just crazy today. I'm just crazy.
I'm just
guys.
I know this guy ain't serious.
He's very crazy today.
I'm just crazy.
As always.
So yeah, quickly guys, once again, our last episode, go and check it out. We had Inoite Inanga from Only Good News on the show, who was talking about networking, and that show was also our 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
So guys, go check that episode out. And well, for today, Anthony, our guest, the permanent guest for the show, we need to give you a role, buddy. It's been a year.
Yeah.
I think your role should be the, what do you call, substitutory host or something.
Just make
Because you're here more than
Just a co-host is good enough.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I don't need all those stripes. I just need a co-host. You know.
And also the merch. It's been a while since I've talked about the merch. We have the merch coming. It's just that I'm trying to figure out the material for the clothes.
You guys hear that? Mr. Ross Poppins farming.
I'm saying, I'm ready to wear it.
You see, I don't want to get a material that's like, yo, I'm gonna wear it for a year, it's gonna rip off. No, you gotta get that solid textiled material that stays. Wow.
Man, he wants to wear merch made on a damn.
Dude, the material gotta be made in such a form that it can also cut diamonds.
Let's get back to medicine.
Anyways, guys, right. So back to our topic. Our guest tonight, once again, Treadle Lake, who's here to talk about humanoid and innovation and give us a little bit of a scoop within our biotech in the world. Now, Treadle did go off topic with the cars, and we did mention how cars are also using biotechnology, especially with the Teslas using the virus biohazard mode.
Tesla?
Yeah.
Really?
Teslas actually do have that. I love Teslas.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Teslas just have a lot.
They
If I need at least 4 different shows, like full entire shows to talk about the full features of Tesla and
You love
everything.
Teslas that much, don't you?
I'm
I
saying.
can tell you everything about Teslas.
I can tell.
In and out.
Teslas are costly, you know?
Actually, no. Because Teslas have various models, and for example, the biohazard actually is in all models from the basic to the most advanced.
Is it in the oldest model?
No.
That is a good question.
No.
That is something for me to research tonight.
I don't think they would put it in it.
I'm not talking about like the actual old Tesla, like the original one.
Like I was thinking like Model X and so on.
Yeah, that one, like 2013.
Yeah,
I'm
like
talking
that's what I was
about
thinking about.
Is it St. Martin with 2 E's?
Yeah, it sounds like it would have 2 E's. I know 2 E's.
I thought you had 2 E's. Cause like I watching this shirt and I'm just like, wait,
I don't know.
is it in it like?
Oh, so you
I
fall
know
asleep
that
in St. Martin.
the Dutch and the French version.
You know what St. Martin?
French.
Wait, isn't this about biomedicine? Why on mic is
Nah,
bioengineering?
We're talking about Caribbean studies. Let's go.
Let's not talk about that subject here, please.
Alright, Trell. Really quick before we move on, give our viewers. Can you give our viewers what our project's about, the Human Innovation Project, how our progress, and what they can expect from us during Capstone?
Right. For those who basically like the new listeners or not, basically, what we do in Humanoid is focus on Project Prosthesis, where we focus on creating alternatives for humans. So, say for instance, you have someone that lost a body part due to some illness or some kind of accident that happened, and they're basically either stuck in a wheelchair or have one arm and what's not. Basically, what we focus on doing is creating alternative body parts that basically provides that person with the same functions as it did once more. So, say for instance, right now we have a fully functioning basically arm with the biceps and forearm muscles and what's not everything with the nerves and everything. At the college right now. Right now, we are also focusing on trying to create some other parts for capstone coming up. We would have like a fully functioning upper body half that would be presented at capstone with actual human functions as well. As you may know, like as I recently mentioned, we're not the only persons that we're working on this project. We have like previous year students back since I think it was 2015 or 16 from that time. That basically been working on this for a long time. So it's a continuative effort. But yeah, for capstone, like I said, we trying to have a fully functioning upper body half with probably some speech functions included.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Nice. You gonna introduce AI in that? You're gonna put AI in that one? That would be dope.
Actually, currently, this is something I did speak about in the past.
For that to advance.
This is something I did speak about in the past, and it is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard this term. I am a filmer.
Mm-hmm.
I like to film and act on things.
Yeah.
Now, what I have been working on for the past 2 years now, is motion capture. So motion capture, as we know, Marvel, DC, all of them use it, especially games. When they want a game character to move a certain way and capture those things, they use motion capture. And that is something that we also discuss as screen capture, 3D maneuvering techniques. Now, what I'm working on is to get motion capture somehow synced with every arm or a head. So the way our arms and head moves, that's exactly how the bot would move. And maybe that could be transferred through a wireless signal miles away. I mean, I'm getting some ideas of Jarvis and Iron Man. I'm just getting some ideas of Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I'm too much of a Marvel fan, but yeah.
I'm saying.
As Sanjay was mentioning about the screen capture as well, I also forgot to mention that one of the developments basically for humanoid projects around the world as well is basically trying to provide a fully functioning humanoid for like people who basically risk their lives every day in a dangerous situation. So you have like firefighters, army soldiers, all of those. Same thing I was talking about with the screen captured and what's not, where you can actually use that so that the actual person control the humanoid is in a safe environment and has to be nowhere near the danger and what's not. That way we can keep like preserve lives and what's not.
Oh, thank God. I thought okay, this is a habit of mine, and I think you two would already know this. I keep talking with myself mute sometimes. I just had to make sure, double check. I had to press that button like 4 or 5 times to make sure I was
always keep in mind before you speak.
Right, because I'm so... Okay, at home I have a full mic setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the way my mic works, as soon as I start talking, it'll unmute itself. Especially when I come close to the mic, it unmutes itself.
Wow.
Or if I touch anywhere on like its sensitive parts, it will.
Like, Discord auto detect.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's something like that. So that is why I'm so used to that. So that's why every time I come, that's why I come so close to the mic.
Yeah.
Am I bleeding your guys' ears? No.
No, you're good.
Just making sure because
actually, it's perfect this time. You're actually closer to the mic than you were before.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, don't come too
you're being
close.
willful.
Don't come too close. Right.
All right. We have a few other comments coming up on YouTube and Facebook, but I'll read them out a little down the show. Guys, if you do want to check us out, we are live every other Tuesday on WinFM 98.9, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch as well. Hold on. Let me give you the full list of where are we streaming right now. We're streaming on Periscope, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Win Media SKN or Win FM. Now, guys, go check us out every other Tuesday, 98.9. Now, guys, Let's Talk IT airs every other Tuesday with your hosts. Hosts. Some words are just terrible for me. With your hosts, Kivisha Gums, Naim Richardson, and your co-host, which I just appointed, from a permanent guest. He's promoted. It was long overdue. Supposed to be done since episode 10. Anthony Jeetlal and yourself and yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God, vocabulary today is terrible. Treadle, what have
Like
you
the
done to me?
words are just
Me?
flowing out the
I haven't done anything.
Janico, what have you done to me?
Huh?
The house. Well, it's your director and producer over here, Sanjeev Suresh. Now, every other Tuesday, we're going to have a new spectacle. We're going to open ourselves into the realms of different worlds. Now, trying. My vocabulary is increasing.
Now you're just gone.
Right. So, every single episode, we're going to try getting into a different realm. Like last time, we were going to a realm of networking and internet. Now, this week, we're going to human art and innovation. Maybe next week, we should, dive a little deep into drones.
And cars.
And yeah, cars definitely. And we should also speak about how technology is used in cars, because let me just quickly say this. I saw this okay, there's two videos I saw. One was a meme, the other one was the actual footage. The meme is that I believe this was a Volvo or an Audi. The video shows the launch of this particular car that has an auto stop feature when someone comes in front of the car.
Oh, I saw that.
And
I saw that.
it is the CEO of the company, and he gets knocked down by the car, and it did not stop.
Imagine having to get
But
almost
then
killed.
Didn't Subaru did that as well?
I'm not sure. I've never seen that video.
So what the car's supposed to automatically stop when you see something, when it senses something in front of it?
right,
Yeah.
but then they did find where the fault was. The fault was that feature was never added to this particular car, or at least that's what's been told by TMZ and other sources.
That's crazy.
So now there are other cars, like you have the Mercedes-Benz that launched an amazing car last year. Although I don't think it's going to be a public release, it was amazing. It was like an avatar version of the car.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean.
I really loved its look. It was futuristic,
Yeah.
like how Kiwi Show was saying earlier, like the flying cars in 2020 and so forth. That car made 2020 remarkable for how it was. So as well as Cybertruck.
Oh yeah.
I just can't wait till Cybertruck comes out.
I think Cybertruck's coming out this year.
Cyberpunk, but is it supposed to be announced in Cyberpunk? I don't know.
By the way, Cyberpunk is a game. By the way, if
Yeah,
you're not wondering.
because
It's a game.
So Cybertruck now also had a technical difficulty during the launch. I was watching the launch live. What happened is they threw a metal ball on the glass.
Yes,
The glass cracked. But here's the thing. If you guys realized that when they took the hammer and hit the door, for those who don't know, we might put up a link on our social media pages just for this. Now, what happened is when they hit the door with the hammer multiple times, do you know how glass cracks the easiest?
Mm-hmm.
When
The
there is
smallest
a
little
tiny crack on the edges of the glass, the whole glass can shatter in seconds, even by a finger touch. So, and that also can prove how strong the glass is. Even if it's shattered in this corner, and the whole glass didn't shatter, you can say that's a strong glass. Well, I mean, if the whole body is bulletproof, of course, as a tank you're driving around. Now imagine you're driving into a war with it.
I just want to know how heavy that car is, though.
Must be really heavy to take up of was a Ford F1?
It is quick though.
Was it F100? The truck. I forgot.
Yeah, F150.
Yeah, one F150 uphill. It dragged the car uphill while the F150 was driving downwards.
Really?
Oh dear.
and I
Yeah,
think
the video is
F1
all over the internet.
I think F150 is like
I don't know
6
anything
or
you want.
7 tons, and it was pulling it uphill with ease. So imagine.
So the car is a truck. A tank. It is a truck, but it's a tank, and also the ATV that comes with it, which is the most amusing part for me, because I love ATVs, and the ATV is the only thing I was looking at, and I believe it's also called I think solar powered in a sense.
Everything is solar powered. Well, not everything, but the ATV is solar powered.
Well, definitely I want
It's
that.
a nice military look, I'm not going to lie.
Imagine someone wraps it.
In guac-
I believe that's gonna happen. I believe.
Camo,
I give it a
definitely.
month after it's
Not on a camera. I believe some persons are gonna wrap in like the Guaczilla looks, or the like the matte black with the white stripes.
It will look good if it's customized good. Pop off.
Paint it pink.
Oh, God. Let's not do that.
Nice shiny
That'll
pink
destroy the
color.
car.
Yeah,
It's
so
rose gold, like the iPhone.
so yes, guys. So technology is almost in everything. For the most part, not only just cars, we also have technology in our hands right now, in our wrists. We have our phones, we have our watches. Everything is technology around us. We just have to break it down, go more in depth. We have spoken about the history of most of our things, the history of the internet, history of computers, where it started with the ENIAC, which I'm still kind of mad with Naeem for episode number 10 when we had a game show and he terribly misspelled network. Which I never knew. Network has 2 R's and 2 K's.
Oh yeah, I think y'all did say that in an episode when I came. I think y'all talked about it.
Out of everybody, okay, so it was the teams, just for anyone who didn't tune into episode number 10, the teams were split into 2. It was 3x3 for this particular round, and it was me and 2 others were versing 3 others. Now, let me tell you, out of all 6 of us on the table, I was the only one to get the wrong ones. It just so happened that network had 2 Ks and 2 Rs, but the persons on my team never had any mistakes. So I was like, is that sabotage? Naeem, what did I do to you? Naeem's just trying to take revenge because I'm really good at games, especially shooting games. Anyways, guys, now, like I said, everything's technology. We're going to just dig into each and every realm. I keep saying realm a lot because realm is a broad topic. Huh?
What?
Nothing.
What?
Just a little shade.
Wow. So, guys, yes. Now, before we do call tonight a night, we need to have some fun.
Why not?
Now we're going to harass Treadle.
Treadle!
Oh my god, I saw it coming.
We had to, we can't just let you leave just like that.
Do you guys harass your other guests?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Especially Mr. Neil.
But
Remember
we don't do it on camera.
Anthony.
On the mic. We harass him a lot.
Yeah. I'm about to harass
Anthony,
you a lot
remember
too.
that episode where I told Mr. Neil, say, what's popping? The same way I say it, and he actually did it?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Dude, that video is...
I don't know why he said it, but he said it.
Dude, that video actually has the second highest views of all our content so far.
Amazing.
So what should we make Treadle say?
I don't know. What wouldn't Treadle say?
This would be interesting.
Oh, talk about Fast and Furious. You like cars?
I don't really think
not all car lovers like Fast and Furious.
Oh, yeah, not like Fast. Did you not see the clip where they literally had a car block a nuclear blast? If anybody likes cars and technology, that is the show for them.
Well, that's not realistic.
No,
that is not realistic.
You're just not thinking big enough.
Okay, no. Explain to me this. Y'all have seen the F9 trailer, right? The Furious 9 trailer.
Yeah, we don't see it. Yeah,
How? Explain to me this. How does a car hang by its tire? Probably. Now, I'm not saying it's the weakest point.
Okay,
but literally like the axle and swing from one cliff to the next. Is it like Tarzan or something? Man, understand.
It's a strong metal.
You're speaking of that, but did you think about the part where a whole semi flips over?
Yo.
Wait. Is it possible though?
I don't
You all remember that scene in
Okay,
Fast and Furious?
it may be possible if you actually go in depth and calculate the whole physics of it.
Y'all ever see the scene in Fast and Furious where
I don't think anyone is going to be as crazy as that.
No, but the even crazier part is it's a tiny car that actually stops it, like flips it completely over. I don't get it.
Y'all ever see that one scene? I think there was a scene where one of the black guys, they get crashed the car and he went down into ice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what's his name? That Joker.
He come back out with the door and they shoot it at him.
So
and this door, the door ain't even covering the whole body. None of the bullets sludging, just hitting the door over and over again. It's like...
Remember the scene when they had the vault? When they were dragging the vault?
Yeah. Okay, actually, I would think
Fast
that's
and
actually
Furious 6. That was in
the gun shoots?
No, when they're dragging the vault. Furious
when they ripped the vault out, was with the police station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had to switch it out.
I would think that's actually real. That would be realistic.
They have all the movies were better.
You remember that scene where they threw a car out the window into and not threw a car out the window, but the car was on a skyscraper and they just ran
that
off.
That was not realistic.
That was not realistic.
Yes, that was the supercar, right?
Yeah. They had to steal it.
They jumped. I think it was. Okay, it was 3 buildings in Dubai.
Yeah.
They jumped from 1 to the next, keeping the same speed, hitting everything but keeping the same speed.
I don't know. Maybe the car was extra fast. You know, you never know. It's light.
I can't literally. I don't know.
Dom could have lifted that up.
The cars in Fast and Furious just built different. We just need to get.
telling you.
We need to get on their level.
I'm watching that tonight. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and my other favorite scene was when the girl, what her name, controlled all the cars, and you see them fall out the building.
Yeah,
that was funny.
I would think that's actually something that can be done as well.
Yeah, that could be done.
That can be done.
But the effects weren't there. You could. I saw it. I watched that scene, and
I
the
remember
video effects.
Somebody was like,
and you could tell it was edited. You could tell.
You know what scene killed me? I recently watched a video on YouTube and I was speaking about it. A car, like, okay, you see like a regular muscle car,
Muscle car,
old classic one, right? Has 50. Okay, maybe other people, like actual car people, may understand this term, but it has 15,000 horsepower in it. Like you have, remember the scene where like all them hooked into the one car that Dom was actually driving, and it was like he was actually dragging them. Like you have like probably like 6 supercars right there, with a lot of power, and he's just holding his own.
Which
like,
one?
I think it was
when
they
came after him.
Yeah, when I had this kid.
Oh yeah, and all them had the thing hooked on his car.
I'm trying to understand how there's a.
All right.
I'm trying to understand how does a car actually have 15,000 horsepower, like a regular car? Even
car is just built different.
No, but even like a dragster, like a actual built dragster, doesn't even have that much horsepower. Max is like 11,000, but 15,000 on a regular.
You're just not thinking big enough. You just need
I'm not.
Expand your brain.
The engine's kind of custom built, you know what I mean?
But then
Fast and Furious is a different story.
If you have 15,000 horsepower, how are you able to drive it and turn corners with ease? That's my question.
Dom just be taking his car, just doing this and then swinging.
The rules do not apply. The rules of your logic and science.
Dom is
just like
physics don't apply in that movie.
No, dog. It's a different universe. It built different. The power of family.
Look, Dom said it's not based on the car. It's who's driving.
Oh yeah, he said
Amen.
that in the first scene. Where was that? Cuba.
Yeah.
Amen.
It's who's driving the car. So if you're a good driver,
who cares if you have
Anthony, what you say? I should drive your car and make it fly?
Amen.
No, don't do that.
Anthony can't hear you. No, I don't think you want to hear it.
Anyways, guys, we're coming to the end of the segment. It's show tonight.
Episode.
Yeah, end of the episode. It's sad to part ways. So guys, once again, promo plugs on the studio.
What's up with your words tonight, man?
I have no idea what's going on. Well, guys, once again, SKNRA is hosting the Marine Drone Competition April 31st, May 1st, and May 2nd. If you want to check it out and any more information regarding that, go to our website, which is sknra.org, or you can check our social media pages, which is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Flickr, and LinkedIn at SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, or SKN Robotics Association on YouTube. Now, the Let's Talk IT radio show is also being posted as a podcast on a few platforms, which is SoundCloud, Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, Pocket Cast, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and much, much more. For more information, once again, check our social media pages. Now, a quick shout out to our sponsors, SKNRA, the St. Kitts and Nevis Robotics Association, IITAE, the International Information Technology Academy of Excellence, and TDC. Now, once again, guys, for any more information, further information with anything SKNRA or IITA related, always refer to our websites, which is sknra.org for SKNRA, and for IITA, you can check dev.iita.tech or iitae.tech. Kivisha?
I was just about to say that you sound like you're dying behind you. I'm sorry. And you like you needed water. I'm sorry.
I do need water. That's why I'm stumbling.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next
2
weeks.
Next 2 weeks.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Bye.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is Win FM.